Hello and welcome to my channel. This reading is going to be for all of my lovers with Taurus in their chart, or if you're dealing with a Taurus. We're going to look at love for singles and for partners in October 2019, alright? If you want any information on my personal contact info, my rates for personal readings, schedules, or my chakra clearing line, that information is down below. Otherwise, guys, this is a general reading, so take what fits and leave the rest. Alright, and let's see what's going on. I will be going over astrological effects this month as we go through the reading, alright? I have shuffled the cards, but I'm going to do a quick little redo here for you. And let's just start off with how you and your partner are feeling about each other, alright? Alright, Taurus, how are you feeling about your partner, and how are they feeling about you? Alright, Taurus. Alright, we've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse on how you're feeling, and the Chariot. This is for singles. We're going to start with singles. So, I feel, Taurus, that you are in kind of an introspection about coming away from some loss. We've got some interesting astrological things going on, but your highlight this month is going to be on not exactly looking at yourself as in a way of evaluating for self-punishment, but it's almost for liberation. Okay, you're looking at all the things from your past in a relationship that might have been either something that needed to be released or reevaluated. That's really what we're doing this month. The first portion of the month is going to be very heated up. We're going to have a very saucy type of energy going around. Very, very sexy, very new, very upbeat and optimistic. And then mid-month, we've got some of those secret shall be revealed kind of an energy. And at that time, things might get a little bit intense. There's some fiery energy and spotlighting happening on really important aspects of your life. But overall, first part of the month, communication is good. The last part of the month, communication kind of slows down. So keep that in mind. That's going to be more of that introspective time, and it could feel like a little bit of a slowdown, but we've got some Mercury retrograde starting, and that's generally what that energy is coming from. Now, the person you're dealing with, we've got the Chariot. So the person is feeling very optimistic about the opportunities, almost like fate and will are kind of coming together here. And you could be seeing that and recognizing a true connection here, or maybe a meaning of how the past hard work actually did create an amount of solidity. So you could be going back to an ex and reestablishing some roots here. Okay, so I also see that you're taking into consideration past hurts and past pain, and the person coming towards you is really going to do an immense amount of healing when it comes to all of those past situations. So whoever it is coming in, if you haven't met them yet, is really going to float your boat and make you feel very nice when it comes to this. Okay, so with regard to the connection that you have with this person, let's see where that is in position here. We've got listening, so the throat chakra. So whenever this person does come into your reality, whether you've known them from the past or not, this is going to be, it's going to be really important to communicate and listen honestly and from a place of compassion and really good intuition, as opposed to from the ego. But communication is going to be highlighted this month, and it's going to start very quickly at the beginning of October here. Okay, now this is the health of the relationship that's going to be coming through, and I really feel like there's going to be a very solid communication going on. Affirmation for acceptance. Okay, so what's wrong with the situation? We've got affirmation for acceptance. So I feel like for some of you Taurians, it's going to be kind of this internal process that might not feel so good at first, but it's going to be really important to look at the steps and accept them for what they are, and let these wheels start turning in the direction of change. If we can see that here. Okay, let's get an aspect or an idea of what we want to do here and some advice. Okay. So acknowledging truths and reevaluating desires. Okay, this is what we need to do in the advice that should be taken here. So this is finding optimism in everything around you, okay? The topic here is empowerment. So whatever it is that empowers you from what you've learned from the past, from what you desire for your future, that's what's on your mind right now. And it's very much empowering. This is not a month where you're going to feel down and out. This is going to be very optimistic energy for you, okay? And again, this is for my singles here. So going back to what you love, reevaluating your desires, being in a position of really enjoying the interactions that are going on around you. It's very empowering, but I do sense that it's going to be a little difficult to accept certain things. There could be a sense of fear, and that's really being highlighted this month. All of those fears are going to be put into, I don't want to say tested, but they're going to be in a position where you can really overcome them this month. They're going to be highlighted for overcoming them, as opposed to wallowing in them or feeling them out. They're just going to be, it's kind of a little shake up here. It's just going to, the communication and the motions in place are going to help that pass. Okay, now for my partners here, we've got you, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, kind of a similar energy to my singles, and the person that you are working with here, we've got the Ace of Swords. So again, very good communication. I feel like this is going to be happening in the beginning. It's going to give you a renewed sense from this, whatever loss that you could have had, or where you may have thought that there was a shift from this solidity in the relationship. There's a rekindling here that's happening, and that's because of some communication taking place. The main focus of the month here for my partners with Taurus in their chart: take action. All right, Taurus, take action. So really taking it to the next level here and feeling very confident about your placement and everything, so that you can really enjoy, well, right there, the balance here, the connection of the health of the connection you have with your partner. Okay, it is all about taking action and bringing that balance back into focus. And that's going to happen through communication and through an understanding that fears could have been, or where fears may have been driving your actions and your intention. And that's just being very, it's almost a simple thing to see. It might have been very hard in the past to really see that, but this month it's not so much. It's a little bit easier to understand. Okay, so let's see what's wrong here with the situation. What is going on? Tears of joy and sadness. You know, this is about growth. If you've been in a relationship with somebody and it's been kind of a rocky road, there's been a lot of perceptions and a lot of I guess kind of like comparisons, but there needed to be an understanding of where their true feelings was at, or where your true feelings were at, and those needed to be understood. And there were just some kind of wavy energies that had to be kind of straightened out before a commitment could take place, and that could be on either side here. Okay, so hello little bee. Okay, so advice on what to do: embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So right along lines with the take action and tears of joy and sadness. So this conversation is going to be really beautiful. It's going to make everybody feel renewed. It's going to clarify any doubts, okay, that you might have had, and bring a new sense of balance. I really love that energy. That's really nice. That is really nice. Okay, so overall, for my partners here, if there's this conversation that you've been wanting to have, if there's this newfound, realization that's taken place, this is the month to really highlight that and talk about that. And it's going to create some beautiful new beginnings by the end of the month. Things might seem like it slows down, but in all reality, it's really not. It's actually just laying the foundation for the next level and the next step up here. All right, so much love to you guys. I hope that helps, and have a beautiful month. Bye.